Hi, my name's Deb. I'm a physiotherapist from Move Better for Life, and I'm going to talk to you about osteoarthritis of the hip today. So it's a very common condition and can refer often into the groin, into your buttock. When it's more severe, it can refer down the thigh and into your shin. It's pretty annoying. You can often get pain at night. The pain is non-specific and it often is worse towards the end of the day. It makes you limp often, particularly if you've been on your feet for a long time during the day. And you can get what we call a Trendelenburg gait, where the hip falls to one side on the other side, or hitching of the hip. And you want to get off that leg, so you tend to have a shorter step length on that side. The hip can become stiff and won't move very well, which then can impact on your knee or your lumbar spine, which are joints above and below the hip. The x-ray shows narrowing of the joint space, and sometimes you can get little osteophytes, which is extra bone growth around the joint, which is a common feature of arthritis. So what can you do about it? There are a number of things that you can do. Firstly, go to your doctor and get a diagnosis, and he or she can put you on appropriate medication that can really help so that you can remain as active as you need to be, or as active as you can. If you're a little bit on the heavy side, then trying to lose some weight is very useful, simply because for every step you take, if you've got less impact through that joint, it's going to hurt less. And that's why gait aids or walking sticks or frames are really helpful in this situation. It takes the impact off your joint as you're stepping through, because you're putting less weight through it. Exercise programs are very important because exercise will help stabilize around the joint, and with pain you can get muscle wasting and muscle weakness, and that in itself can lead to more pain. So doing some exercise programs, you would need to start in a non-weight bearing exercises, such as bridging is really useful, where you lie on your back, you bend your knees and you lift your hips off the floor or off the bed, wherever you are, and that will strengthen the buttock muscles. But one thing that's really useful, if you happen to have a stationary bike, is get on your bike and cycle, because the cycling can really help the joint health and improve what we call the synovial fluid within the joint, and that can help over a period of time. So activity modification, just looking at what you're doing and what might be aggravating it, just making some changes, but also just rock up to your physio. We can do some dry needling, some joint mobilization, give you some more advice, and an exercise program. So thanks for listening. My name's Deb from Move Better for Life.